We're not even persisting with this anymore. We understand that we might have been off mute there when we were being a bit cheeky. Welcome to the Northern Footy Show. We will edit that after. Hopefully we didn't say nothing too much other than my weight. Matty Bonadeo, as usually, joins us, my co-host, and we've brought in two very special guests tonight, Olivia and Kiara. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
A little bit excited. I have no idea what I said in that pre-address, so I'm a little bit nervous.
Well, you missed the start. That doesn't matter. So
Jeebus creepers. Anyway, no stress. If there is anyone online and I swore, please accept my apology and let's move on. So we got the girls in from Thomastown tonight. The Bonners and I speak about this every week, and we generally have Kira here, but she has some other duties tonight. So we thought, let's get the girls in and talk a bit of footy. Before we jump into all that, there's a big week of footy ahead, Matty. We're going to cover Division 1, 2 and 3, you and I, and the girls are going to take over Division 1, 2, 3 of the women's footy tonight. A little bit excited by that, maybe just a fraction.
Yes, very excited.
Kiara's a little bit nervous, but we're going to smash that out of her shortly. Couple of thank yous to start the show off before I forget, like I did last week. Nippies, who got behind Laylaw. As we said last time, we committed to them all year that they will be on board, and we will promote them like crazy. We'll touch on Anzac Day after, have a bit of a chat. We've got some Anzac pickies in here. If you heard what I said pre-show, you'll probably understand why. And we also have Katie Cakes after Matt wins. There was no cakes here last week. Katie's got on board.
Katie, I guilted you.
Made us some cakes, and we'll eat them live to finish the show off, and the girls can rate the cakes out of 10, okay? All right, now, huge week of footy ahead, Matty. We've got some big games, and there were some shock results. We had our first Sunday wrap-up on the weekend. We understand we had some sound issues there, which were relative to you.
Yep.
So we fixed that. We've got him a podcast mic, and he's ready to go.
Which is a shame, because I'm probably the most interesting of the two of us, so it was a little disappointing.
Probably why we rated so well. So that is all good. You can put your comments in here, and if we see them and you're not abusing me, that'd be great. We'll look at this straight into it. Let's go, Kiara.
Yep.
Oh my God! Go the Bears.
A little bit more love for Kiara. We can rename it the Northern Kiara Show if you like.
Hi, Maddie.
Get it, Kiara.
The Italian background.
I'll see you all.
I've got no fans.
I'm the only non-Italian here.
Exactly.
I've got no fans.
And no fans for Liv.
Katie,
where are you?
enjoy
Katie
everyone.
Cakes, enjoy everyone. There you go.
Thank you,
Well
Katie.
done. All right. So another huge addition to the show. You'll see behind me there's a couple of KJY Electrics banners up there now. We've also printed off another one here. Kyle Yankos, Electrical, plays for Mernda, local businessman, just gone out on his own as a Sparky. If you're looking for a local Sparky, get in contact with us and we'll flick you Kyle's number. He is not only a fantastic Sparky, but he's not too bad on the eye. Liv, can you vouch for this a little bit?
No comment here.
Oh, come on, we're going to throw it in. I reckon he's pretty good looking. Anyway, can't be live. All right, so that being said, so thanks, Kyle. He's going to pick a tab for our running costs here for our online for the rest of the year, and it's all about local business. And we're going to give it back. The photocopy we've given up on it. It's absolute rubbish. Now, girls, tell me, how is your footy season going? You had your first win on the weekend for Thomastown. Rachel Hayes would have been jumping through the roof. Dave Hatzies would have been jumping through the roof. Firstly, tell me who your sponsors are.
So I'm pretty lucky. My sponsors are Mindy and Fabian from Fry and Craft Construction. Mindy was actually one of my first bosses at KFC.
Okay.
When I first started working, and reached out to me and wanted to sponsor me at Thomastown this year, which was really fabulous.
Awesome. Kiara?
So my sponsor's actually Dave Hatsis, who's actually my coach at Thomastown.
Yes, Dave, lovely guy. I know him very well.
He's a grouse bloke.
He is. A bit of a softie, though, isn't he?
He's a bit of a softie.
Has he yelled at you yet?
No.
I don't reckon he's got it in him.
No, like we lost 2 weeks ago, and I was ready for a spray, and he was just like, guys, good job. And I'm like,
Can't, Dave. You have to get a bit of dog in you. We'll get down there one night.
We like.
He's a good guy.
He's a legend.
He's
He's a gentleman. He is a gentleman. And who's your sponsor? Hey, just Dave.
Just Dave.
David Accounts. I think you asked that. Not starting off too well.
Maybe we should go back to the pre-show.
The pre-show probably end up going to be the most entertaining bit of the show. Girls, you've had your first win as a club, as a women's football club on the weekend. Walk me through it. How'd you go?
Pretty wild, quite honestly.
Yeah.
We kept South Maroon goalless for like 3.5 quarters.
Yeah.
I think they kicked their first goal in the second half of the
Yeah.
fourth quarter.
Yes.
And I was just really proud how everyone's played, and it was pretty good having that winning feeling. I used to play at Thomastown back in juniors,
Mm-hmm.
so knowing they had a girl side up, I was like, can't wait. Signed up, second training in, and I'm like, surely we get a win in. Lost the first game, and I was like, it's all right, we'll win next game, and we ended up winning this week, and I was just over my head.
Yeah.
I was like, this is great.
It's a pretty good feeling getting your first on at the club, as well, because all the hard work that, your president, what's your president's name, sorry?
Rob.
So all the work that Rob and Scotty and Rachel and Dave have all put in there to get this side up, and you've had an influx of players.
Absolutely.
Dragged you out of retirement.
Yeah, look, Dave sent me a message and said, I'm coaching at Thomastown this year. Do you want to come have a look? And honestly, I said, I'll play 1 or 2 games. I'll help you out when you need players. And I went to a couple of training sessions and I was like, look, all right, fine. Sign me up. Dedicate my Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. I'll be there every week. And I haven't missed maybe 1 training session because I was on holidays. But yeah, just the feel you get from the girls, the club, it's comforting. You're welcoming.
It's a very family oriented
for sure.
club,
Yeah,
I think. Yes.
And how is it to try and set up a new club? There's a lot of these new clubs coming up. I know that some are still struggling for players, but you tend to find that the setup teams do get players coming back that, like you said, you're a junior at Thomastown. How did you find the setup, and did you find it hard to get players at the start, or did you find that you had everyone wanting to join?
Well, I
couldn't talk much because I joined 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was there when we only had maybe 10 girls.
Yep.
We had a lot of interest, girls that were saying they would play, but when you don't see numbers coming, you get a bit worried.
Yep.
I think we've got 28 now.
Wow.
Yeah,
so we got a lot of girls from netball at Thomastown, which big shout out to them because they have stepped out in a new direction. Footy's not for everyone, but these girls have given it their best crack.
Yep.
And yeah, we're very lucky that we've got a beautiful group of friendly girls that when you come to training, you get that feeling that you want to come back.
Yeah.
So credit to all our girls for that.
Extending on that, like we say every week, that there are teams still looking for girls to join their team.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about the footy that kind of brings you back every week? So to let them know that what it actually involves. I know there's football involved, but I know the social aspect of it. You were just saying like a mini family.
Yeah.
So for girls out there who are looking to play, who aren't sure, what would you say to them?
Just do it.
Look, if you're wanting to have fun on your weekends and you're bored and everything, go and play footy because you'll get your good mates. Like literally, I've got a best mate who plays at one of my past clubs. We met in school, weren't that close, but we got close from footy. And ever since then, we just built a really good group of mates, and we're going out every weekend. Like we're going here, going there, and so if you're just bored on the weekends, you want something to do, go play footy because you meet grouse people. Thursday night dinner is always a good time. End up waiting for the men for 2 hours. But
About
other than
time
that,
it evened out. I'm just putting it out there like that's a fair even or up.
Oh boy.
but if you're just bored and you want to do something, get fit up, bit of a social life, go and play footy.
What when girls, because it's still growing and it's growing at a rapid rate.
Absolutely.
Me and Maddie have had this conversation that the skills from the first game of even AFLW to now is significantly improved, thousands of percent. But at local footy, does the skill level matter? If someone's thinking about taking it up, do you have to have a certain skill level to even come down and train and start?
No, not at all.
Honestly, as long as you are willing to learn, which if you talk to a lot of coaches, they'll tell you the girls are more willing to learn than the men.
Yeah, we're very more coachable than the men.
All right, let's spend 2 minutes because we've never had this many comments on the show.
Oh.
David Hatzis,
two
absolute superstars and 2 has-beens.
Oh,
I don't think there has been. That's us, we're the superstars. Bonners, we're
That's a bit harsh.
Bit rushed when they're your current players, Dave. You might want to change that. I'm sure they're trying. Next week, Ahan's come up the Bears. Dave Hatzis again. Clearly didn't get enough attention last week. 2 superstars.
We're superstars.
And Lauren
Oh, hi, Loz. How's
We'll go
New
with
Zealand?
Loz.
Hope it's
Yep.
grouse.
You've got
She's
all
New
these
Zealand.
fans.
They're all my cousins, man.
Of course, she's Italian.
Good
That's
one.
just
Good
Where's
Italian.
one.
my
Coming.
fam giving me
You're
my love?
Italian, I know. Paul, Michelle, what's going on?
I
Now you've started. Who have you got this week? We will get to it after. Let's just focus on Thomastown for a minute.
know. We've got North Heidelberg this week.
No, we got Hurstbridge.
Oh, yeah.
Hurstbridge at home.
I
Sure,
know
yeah.
I know
Hurstbridge
you're
at
going this week. Leave Patricia in North
Hurstbridge at
Heidelberg.
home. Don't ask me.
Yeah,
Well,
Hurstbridge at home, 3 o'clock, Main Street Reserve. Everyone get down on
Yep.
the crowd.
Now
Just
you've
going
made-
back,
sorry.
just quickly going back to the skills. You guys have been in the system a little while now. How have you seen the progression in, like we talk about AFLW all the time, but AFLW doesn't happen without grassroots football. I think
Sure.
we've said for years that the best women's footballer probably hasn't even been born yet. So
No.
when you look at the actual time itself, but how do you seen the growth of the skills, the game, and everything in women's football over the last 5 years?
Yeah, good question.
Do you
You
want
can speak first.
well, I started when there was no girls team.
Yeah.
Well, I think we both started when
Were
there
you
was
playing with the boys
we
initially?
both played boys initially. And it wasn't until I was told I was too old to play with the boys anymore, obviously, because the boys are getting bigger. I'm not really growing much anymore. Until then, I didn't really think what my future would hold in footy. I've been at a few clubs and seen different skills and fitness levels, but going from the boys to the girls,
Big difference.
massive
Massive difference.
the boys
I'll highlight that.
obviously they've played for a long time, and a lot of the girls that do come and play have never played before. But I think it is like how do I explain it? Like
Are you dominating more, or is it that you feel you can lead more?
Yeah,
Definitely
absolutely.
lead,
And
Yeah.
both can.
yeah, not even dominating. It's more leading, and you get to help girls who are kind of were in your position once,
Yeah.
and you didn't have a female
That's
to show you.
That's leadership.
Yeah.
and
That's
show you
great
those kind
leadership.
of things.
Yeah.
Like Scotty Hayes, he's the vice president at Thomastown, and he was my first under 10s coach.
Really?
Yeah.
And you still turned out all right.
I still
This is
turned
the
out all
obvious.
right. Yes.
Scotty and I grew up together, went to school together. I think we bowled about 25 million balls at each other in the backyard. I was by far the better cricketer.
I
Unless
don't
you
know
ask
about
anybody
that.
else. No, I think he had me pretty easy, to be honest. But Scott's a great guy. His wife's down there, Rachel's.
Oh, she's our team
one of the
manager.
most beautiful
Fantastic.
people you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
Now we have a fan on TikTok who she's on us straight away, and we're going to get you in on the show. This is Brooke.
Brookie!
Brooke, you're coming on the show. If you haven't said anything,
She surely would be watching.
Brooke, like, come on! I know you're all over TikTok. She is my number one TikTok fan. So when I look at people that engage with us the most,
of
she's
course.
number one, not just by a country mile.
Is she like a repost?
We love her, mate. She's all over it. We're a profile picture.
Have you given her a Northern Footy Show T-shirt
Oh,
yet?
No, but we will when she comes in.
Because
Yeah.
She
says,
loves it.
"Where's my Northern Footy Show T-shirt?"
Well, I tell you what, I've got all the
You
printing
know what?
stuff
We'll give it to the end of
downstairs.
today to message in,
Yep.
and
Yep.
there's a Northern
All right.
Footy Show T-shirt coming your way.
Now I've got some stuff getting printed downstairs. I get asked by a couple of guys, and it's all arrived downstairs. It's all set up now. So all I've got to do is print it on. So I've got half a dozen T-shirts that have to go for people. Fletcher's getting a Northern Footy Show hat. We had a little bit of a deal there, and saying Brooke, we're gonna kick you out if you're that big of a fan. You're getting the wind sheeter for the winner, the T-shirt. We're gonna cover you in glory.
That's all I gotta see.
She has to do a
Training.
TikTok wearing it.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Yeah, happily.
100%. I'll
Right.
record it for her.
Right, now we're going to get into the first game. Now, girls, when we go through this, we talk about the games coming up this week. You've got to give me the winner and the margin.
Okay.
All right. So no pressure. Liv, go easy on your brother here. Oh, that's one of the questions I actually had for you.
Oh.
How long were you a better footballer than your brother? Because I've heard this isn't an in-family thing that as juniors you had Mitchie covered at one stage.
All right. Look, I'll be completely honest. So
Still have him. Still
no,
got
no,
him.
no, no, no. I will tell you straight out. He has me by a country mile now, for sure. But I only started playing footy because his team needed players.
Right.
And my dad said, "Oh, well, my daughter can play." And I was like, "Okay." And so I got dispensation to play a year level under, and my brother was playing a year up. And it was really hard because he was a ruckman, and then I came in and I took his spot. which was really awful.
Better.
Which I feel still so bad for, but he has all the glory now.
He is. He's playing Division 1
He
footy.
is 20
in the
years
ruck.
old.
He's a gun.
Awesome kid. You know,
Loveliest guy.
was in my shadow for a long time, but now he is
Roses.
now the main character, and I'm so happy to be a part of the show.
Who's Blake Smith? Is this
That's
your
my
boyfriend? You got some love.
What did he say?
He said, "Get
Go
home."
Miss Antonello. No, that's what the kids call me at
Go
school,
Miss
Miss A.
Antonello. Oh, that's right, because you're a school teacher. Well, she gets some love there. We're going to fly through a couple more of these. Stephen Storer is the Lorimer president.
Kira?
Absolute
Is
love.
he watching?
Mate, if I play against Laura, mate.
Living
Watch
Kiara,
out, spell my
was
name
probably
wrong.
about to say. Oh, God, it's on like Donkey Kong. Rachel Hayes, Thomastown's the loveliest lady.
I thought Rob said, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Rob.
Freya.
Oh, Freya. She's one of
Hi,
our
Freya.
players. Hello, Freya.
Gabby.
Oh, hi, Gabby.
Gabby's involved.
Hi, Gabby. I miss you
More
guys
love
at
for you.
Barlow.
Rob Mazanovsky. Love the passion these two have for our club. Great role models for young girls when they play
Rob's
footy.
a really good
Couldn't
president,
agree
by the
more.
way. Everyone
Rob-
should get on board. Rob's
I have to say
amazing.
something about Rob.
All right, give it to us.
I was a bit hesitant to go to a new club, and Rob actually reached out to me when I said I was going to play, which was really lovely, and introduced himself. He came to most of our trainings during the pre-season, did a beautiful jumper presentation for us just before our first game. We're very, very lucky to have a president like Rob, and he set such a high bar for us, which I love. It's great.
You need those people involved in clubs, and every club has them. We've started doing some Ian Cole awards. Every club has them.
Oh, Ian
We could
Cole.
be-
Ian
Ian
Cole.
actually asked me on the weekend if we got the next one because he doesn't want to miss it.
No,
So,
I have got the next
bless
one,
him.
and I'm waiting for the
Since
right
I was
moment to
9
do it,
years
but it's coming. Kiara, I'm going to do this to you. I'm really sorry. Don't
Yeah.
hate me. Show the camera your hands.
Yeah, you probably
It's
can't
hard
see
work.
it.
Tradie,
Yeah.
plumber.
Tradie
Plumber.
lady.
It's touching copper all day today. My hands are black.
All right. Well, that shows good work ethic. Well done. All right. Now we're going to get on to. We'll start Division 3.
Yep.
All right. So Divi 3 girls, you got to give it to me. Fitzroy Stars v Reservoir this week on Saturday. Who wins and by how
Fitzroy
much?
Stars by 50.
50.
Reza.
By?
Go Mia, 15 points.
Oh, that's a very big upset.
Yeah, no, it'll be a 10-goal win.
Yeah.
10 goal
play
win
for
Fitzroy
I saw
Stars.
Fitzroy Stars live on the weekend.
Oh, they're fantastic.
And just against a better opposition, I think we spoke to Brendan on the weekend.
You
It was
did.
just the way they moved the football was the only difference.
Yep.
But
They'll bounce back.
the star-studded Fitzroy Stars was just amazing on the weekend.
I think Reservoir is improving, and this
Correct.
is
And it's nothing against
so
these
good.
players.
These aren't 200-point losses
No.
anymore.
Yeah, no.
They're making differences. I'm going to say
Fitzroy
Fitzroy
Stars.
Stars by
Yeah,
47.
Fitzroy Stars have their leaders this
quality,
year
yeah.
are
They
fantastic.
got some great guys.
Yeah.
I
They
can't
have the
remember if it
talent on
was
the park.
Reservoir or Layla when they got their first win.
That was
Layla.
Yeah.
Layla.
Do you want to take over the show and just go?
We
Yeah,
can.
give it here. I'll read them all out.
All right, where you go.
All
We're going to go live.
All
This is what we
right,
do.
let's go.
You're in
Next
control.
one.
All right.
Game 2.
Oh, that'll
Game
be
2.
big game.
Manda versus Epping.
I'm going to go. That is a tough game. I'm going to go Epping. Don't hate me, Rob. The only reason is they are injury struck pretty hard, Mernda, at the moment. I'm going to go Epping by a point in a thriller.
Cheers by a point.
By a point in a thriller.
I'm
Injuries everywhere, Mernda. When they come full back, they're going to be unstoppable.
Yeah.
Oh, I reckon Epping by 2 goals.
2 goals.
No, I recommend we'll get it done. I still think watching the twos and that, I still think they've got the depth to beat. And I was a fan of Epping when they played. We went and saw them against Laylaw.
Yep.
Good, quick team. I just think the quality of Mernda's list and the way Rob's got them playing, I still think they'll win by 3 or 4 goals.
What do you say? Sorry, I'm not the host anymore.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You're more than
No,
welcome
no,
to
no.
host again.
What do you think?
This is all about.
I don't know. I reckon Epping. Oh, no, Mernda. I know it can be a hard game sometimes with the girls as well. So I'd say Mernda by 3 goals.
All right, perfect.
See?
Who's next?
Heidelberg West, King Lake.
Heidelberg, West King Lake.
You're host.
Well, I'll go first here. I think King Lake are going to be way too strong. Even, I just think they're going to be too strong. I think it's a home game for Heidelberg West.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm going to go King Lake by 32. They just haven't got off to the start they needed to, Heidelberg West, and they really need to get it together.
Are they 3-0?
They are
0-3?
0-3.
Yeah,
They're
that's
a
what I
bit
thought.
slow. Never seen them play. No, like are they like a bit slow with their movements
Look,
and everything?
I actually think they've got a good list. I just don't
Correct.
think they've
They
clicked
do
yet.
have a good list.
I don't
Yeah.
think they've clicked yet. I think when they click, they'll be a force
Well,
to
we
be
spoke to
reckoned
them
with.
over pre-season. There
Yeah.
was a big turnover, new players coming in. So,
Yep.
and we say it takes 4, 5, 6 games
Does.
to get everyone.
Mhm.
And that's the
I
only
think-
difference at the moment.
But
I
it's
think they'll
any
come all
team, like the gel, you have to
Yeah, you
gel.
got
It
Totally
takes
agree.
time.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go King
Experience,
Lake by
yes.
about 3 goals.
Yeah, I'm going to go King Lake by 2 goals.
King Lake by 29.
Oh, I like it.
well, good margin.
Yeah.
All right.
Next
What's
one, we've got Kilmore versus Old Paradian.
Well, I've got to tell you, I'll go first. From what I seen last week, I watched some of the replay the other night, and I've got to tell you, they might have to wake up Kilmore if they're going to get fair dinkum here. Old Paradians, I'm super impressed with Ben Turner and the crew there. Look, I'm going to say Old Paradians by 90.
Yeah.
It's a massive one,
Oh,
but
wow.
the Old Paradians are something
They,
special.
they are.
They are something special.
Yeah.
I didn't have them in my top 4. I put my
couldn't
hand up
believe
and
that
owned it.
They're from the buffet there.
Yeah, from the
Yeah.
Vapor.
They're
They,
from the Vapor, but
no
they've
Sam
recruited
Gilmore
well.
and
They've
knocked them
recruited
off.
well.
Oh,
Yep.
But just, yeah, we were saying that when we've been Ben on the weekend, just the way they move the football, there's not many teams that are going to be able to stop them.
Agreed.
And the way they played on the weekend, it will be a decent. It'll be a decent margin, but Kilmore are Kilmore. Like when you're going to these type of places, you're not going around the corner.
Oh,
Like
dude,
Kilmore's a fair way
they're
down.
going to be travelling some of them an
Yeah.
hour and a half.
So I still
Yeah.
think Old Paradians, but I don't think the margin's what we're going to think it'll be. I still think it'll be around the 8-9 goals.
I don't know. I don't know both the sides that much. I know Kilmore has a big ground, so I'm going to go Old Paradians by 50.
Yep, I reckon it's a fair
Well,
assessment. Liv.
after last week, Kilmore have lost to Laylaw, so I think Kilmore might, they might have had a big talking to.
Mhm.
So I reckon Old Paradians 5-6 goals.
Yep. Just before we go to the next game, the chats are coming through here like I've never seen in my life.
Oh,
Vanessa has given you the Go Bears.
oh Vanessa!
And-
So Vanessa is actually one of our new girls that's come
She
recently
came
to
from
the
soccer.
club.
Okay.
She's come from soccer. Her partner plays at Thomastown,
Yes.
and she saw us play, and she goes, "I want to be a part of it."
Can't argue with
Taking her with open
That's what
arms.
we talk about. It's the whole
Hi,
thing.
mummy.
that. We knew you'd get one, Liv. We knew you'd get one. Dad's like, nah, not commenting.
no,
and
no.
Mitch said, you put me down, you're getting
I
0.
didn't put him down. I put him up.
Hey, Till.
Oh,
Tilly,
Tilly.
get it,
Hi,
girls.
Tilly.
That's one of our netballers. She's come across from netball and amazing.
All right, let's keep going.
All right, okay.
Next
All right,
game.
next one.
Collegiate.
Old Elsom Collegians versus Laylaw.
Well, I've got to tell you, I'm impressed with what Laylaw done.
Me
Couldn't
too.
be happier for Lance and all of the crew, the whole club, from
Mm-hmm.
the kitchen to the strapper, all the way through. But I just think King Lake going to be a little bit too strong.
Old
Old
Collegians.
Collegian, sorry, are going to be a little bit too strong here.
Yeah.
They're a good unit. Okay, they had the bye. They've come off the bye. They're well rested. I'm pretty impressed with them so far. I really am. And at home at Old Collegians, isn't it? Yeah, too hard. I'm probably going to say 62 points. It's going to be a lesson.
You reckon?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
What do you
no,
think, Maddie?
not even that close. So I reckon it'll be about 30 points. I'd actually think, like we were saying, I spoke to Jack on the weekend, and they were so impressed on how they were around the ball. And I just think they're starting to get that outside run now from looking at the highlights and seeing the score that they kicked last week. I do think they're starting to get that outside run. So I reckon it'll be closer than what people think. But I still like Old Collegians a win, but probably I reckon 6 or 7 goals.
Okay. All right.
I reckon Layla would do an upset.
Oh, I would have bet Laylaw too. Same.
10 points.
10 points.
I'll
Big
tell you what,
win.
you'll be Lance and Shane Whitnall's very best friend.
Yeah,
Like a
look, I'm
recruit to Layla
going to
next
go
year.
the same. Laylaw by goal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big upset.
Coming off a huge, I know they really celebrated.
Yep.
Talking to Xavier, it was great for the club. 1,083
It's a
days
$50,
without a win.
$50 bond on the show mentioning Xavier, but we'll let you off because you played well on the weekend.
All right.
Only because
Thanks.
you request to be on the show every week.
Of course.
Paul Antonello's come on and said, if you wanted a special guest, I don't get the memo. Well, Paul, you're as washed up as me when it comes to footy skills now, and you are doing a great job running, though, mate. Caitlin, what have we got here? Caitlin, club icon.
Caitlin, another netballer, another fantastic girl.
Yeah.
Don't call her Caitlin.
Oh, what is it, Katie?
Katie.
Well, don't write Caitlin. Guys, we're going to go to Division 2 in a second. Before we do that, any girls thinking about playing? If you've got a question, this is the exact reason why we host the footy show. And no, you're doing a good job, girls. I didn't bring my
And
glasses.
if you don't feel comfortable asking it, you know,
just ask, or we'll give you Liv's number.
I'll give him a number. Give me a call. I just don't like prank calls after 10 p.m.
I'll stop doing them. All right, so Division 2, girls. I didn't bring my glasses today. I bought the wrong car. So if you guys can do this, this will be great.
All right, Lorimer v South Moraine.
Well, you know, I am a Jimmy Atkins lover, so it kills me to say this, but this is going to be a towel up.
Yeah.
I think
Wheatley 5 goals.
South Moraine are going to get this done by as close to 80 points as you could go. They're learning. It's a steep learning curve. I hope it's better than that. But now Kyle Wheatley, superstar.
Star.
Love him. Ripping fella. A lot of the boys are turning it on down there at South Moraine. They had no Josh Dintasante last week due to commitments at Coburg.
Yeah.
And Deacon Kalpakis was back, smashed it. Like I've just heard, smashed it. He's going to be in that Coburg side before we know it. And they've still got, Ty Hall. All these guys, the talent is this deep over there. And led by Gary Hall, superstar coach. I think he's going to take him close to all the way again. He's going to go from Divi 3 to Divi 2 to Divi 1. So I'm going to say South Moraine by, I'll call it 79 points.
South Moraine upset Thomastown over the weekend.
I love your thoughts. You love an underdog, don't you?
Yeah. So I'll go South Moraine by 68 points.
I'll tell you what, if you're going South Moraine, that's not the upset. I thought you were going
no, but I'm saying South Moraine upset Thomastown last week.
Oh, right, yes, that is. Oh, I didn't think it was an upset. I picked it.
Yeah.
No.
We were backing our Tomo boys.
Okay, geez, don't send the hate. Don't send the hate. All right, so you're going South Moraine by how much?
68.
68.
Oh, I'm going South Moraine by 90.
Okay, I reckon they're all going to be pretty close to the mark.
Yeah, about 70 odd.
Who's next game, Liv?
Watsonia, Penton Hill.
Oof. That's going to be an O-water. Watsy by how much?
30 points.
30 points.
Penton Hill.
Where's it at? Watsonia?
Yeah, Watsy.
I'm gonna go Watsy from my great mate down there, Gary Cutler. I'm gonna go.
You know everyone.
I'm gonna go.
When you've been around for so long, you do know so many people. It's embarrassing.
Gary Cutler's my coach under 14s, 15s, and seniors. I played my first senior game with him when I was 15 years old. He had me headbutted and paid the guy 6 pack of beer because he thought I was too nervous before the game. So for cuts, I'm going to go Watsy. And I actually reckon Watsy's playing good footy. Just not quite getting there. I'm going to go Watsy by 18.
I'm going to go Penton Hill by a goal.
Yep. I'm the same, actually. I would get behind Chrissy.
One thing Penton Hill's done amazing. People are still talking about
prime train.
Still
Do you
talking.
got 81 disposal over the weekend?
81.
Yeah.
I call bullshit.
Me and Matt probably racked up 81 in our last season altogether.
Pretty much.
No, he done so much for that club. Very, very smart move, and I think clubs are going to follow Penton Hill's lead.
A big shout out to him too.
Yeah.
So, like, he put it all over his Instagram and stuff. So,
supporting the locals as
supporting
well.
the local league. So I know people sit there going, "Oh, he's there just to show," but what it does for local leagues is incredible.
I'm going to tell you,
I've
heard that he gets 7 to 10 grand a game. That's not true. We know what he gets nowhere near that. Prime Train, what you've done for the club was outstanding. Getting them a win was really important.
But the after
and what you've done with the after effect that you've left on, absolute tribute to you, mate. You've done a fantastic job, and please feel free to add us to your hashtags. All right, what do we got? Did everyone tip there? Yes.
Yeah.
What do we got next?
Low Plenty, St Mary's.
No, this is going to be a St Mary's by about 10 goals.
10 goals. Ooh, I'm not feeling
Did Lower
that.
Plenty win last week?
They did.
Yeah.
By a lot.
Didn't they drop from the
Yeah, they. But
No,
I don't
they
reckon
held
they've
on
performed.
just.
Yeah, I reckon they've got a decent list, but I don't think they've performed the way they would want to this year. So I still think St Mary's and the boys down there. So
Phil Plunkett.
Yeah, Phil
came in. Was here with us a couple of weeks ago.
So yeah, I reckon. And I went past it the other day. Decent crowds down there as well. So I reckon actually St Mary's will win pretty easy.
I think St Mary's will get it done as well, but I think around about 28 points. What do you think, girls?
I'm not familiar with either of the teams, to be quite honest.
I just remember
That won't hurt your tipping.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
familiar with it every week.
But some of the best tippers have no idea about football.
I'd go. lower plenty by a goal as well.
Okay.
Why
I'm
not?
just gonna call it a draw because I don't know anything.
I'll tell you what.
If that comes out, I tell you,
If,
yeah.
if
If
it's
that
a
comes
draw,
out, give me a message.
I'll give you a better than message. If it's a draw, Bonners and I will put $100 over the bar for you girls after your next game. If it's a draw,
No, we can just go to our footy
Mary's
trip.
listening.
footy trip.
Footy trip,
Footy
whatever
Well,
you want.
plenty in St Mary's listening. Just we get a beard. I know you can big games. It's a draw.
All right. As we get to the next game, there's another message. Vince has given you guys a little bit of a shout out. Excellent
He's
show.
my partner's London. That's where I was at today.
Right.
I'll be back later for pasta. Can't wait.
You might have to start hosting the show every week. You've got a huge following. This is awesome.
I'm getting no love.
No love. Well, you got your mum and your dad.
Look from the collaborative.
And your
I don't know
boyfriend.
I don't know who my parents are. My boyfriend's in
And
Grove.
Katie.
So.
All right, now what do we
Next
got?
one.
We just skip the next 'cause we
Next
know
one.
you're-
All right, Thomastown are going to win. Thomastown Whittlesea.
What a game! I'm gonna piss you off here, Liv. I'm gonna go Whittlesea by 21. I
Well,
think
I've
they're
got
too good
Whittlesea.
so far.
I think I've got Whittlesea as my number 1 seed, so I think they'll win. Not by a lot,
Whittlesea
but
have come down from Division 1. So
yeah, and that's what you kind of expect. Though you expect these teams who want to get back up there to actually perform well. So
Passion's coming to live
yeah,
more. She got
I know.
serious
I
there.
just moved across a little bit.
I
So I
love
reckon Whittlesea
Thomastown.
by about 4 goals.
What are you thinking?
I love Thomastown. Don't get me wrong. I'll come and support you this Saturday.
Look at Liv's face.
Whittlesea by 2 goals.
nah,
Whittlesea
nah.
2 goals.
Thomastown by 2 goals.
I think you're going to say 80 points or something. I thought you were
Oh,
gonna go
I'm not
crazy.
going to be ridiculous. I'm being
Reasonable.
realistic.
All right. Well,
And I know these Thomastown boys have been training so hard. I'm not like tooting their horn, but
I think
I
you
reckon
are.
they can get the job done.
well,
If they do, I'll be
good.
happy
You
for
should
them.
believe.
Yeah.
And you could well be right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
do.
I hope I prove you all wrong.
So we hope you do as well. What's the
All
next game,
Next
Liv?
one, Diamond Creek, Northcote Park.
Diamond Creek 80 balls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the quickest you've gone. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was really good.
She's not wrong.
Yeah,
I'm doing Diamond Creek by 8 or 9 goals.
yeah. I'm probably going to go Diamond Creek very easily. We'll call it 62 points.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
going to be a tough
Fair.
day out there
That's
for
why they're
the
supposed to be good
Parkers.
on the weekend too. So.
Yeah.
Well, they're playing at 6 p.m. It's
Yeah.
a night game.
Is
We
it?
were speaking
Saturday.
actually before, like during the year, that the fact that they've got the night games, I think is fantastic.
Awesome.
I think it's
The
great
atmosphere.
too.
Last time they had one at Diamond Creek, they had
Oh,
the
it's
had the
huge.
market
Yep.
going as well. So
Yeah, it was huge.
it was a
Wasn't
big
it? Big
shout
crowd.
out to the night games. If they could have the match of the round as a night game every week, I
Oh.
reckon it'd be sensational.
Diamond Creek seemed to have excellent lights, excellent facilities,
And a
and
magnificent forward pocket. That you
Yes.
don't want to have a shot for goal out there.
no,
because
good.
you'll cop it.
Yeah, I know. Well, we heard them, didn't we?
Yeah,
They go
exactly.
pretty, they
I
go
do
pretty
love
hard.
the night games
Yeah.
because
I think
all
they're
the
great.
senior games are at the same time. So it
Yeah.
gives you opportunity to go watch more than one game in a day.
Yep.
So I think it's great.
We mentioned it Sunday, but for those that didn't see the Sunday show, Club President Sean Fitzpatrick put on the raffle on the weekend and donated all of the money
Yep.
to Harry Mooney,
Mhm.
which I thought was fantastic. And it was a great gesture by the club. I know other clubs are getting behind it. We've been speaking to a couple of people behind the scenes where Maddie and I will host a trivia night sporting night to raise money for the young man, and we'll cover that in due course. There's more updates come available to us all. So that wraps up Division 2.
Yep.
We're going to go to a super quick commercial break, and then we'll come back and we will
Make sure you
talk
mute it.
Division 3. You've really taken over the show. And we will come back. LJL
At the Northern
Cabinets, one
Footy
of
Show,
our
we are
awesome
proud to announce
sponsors.
LJL Custom Cabinets as our partner in sponsoring the Top Gun Goal Kicking Challenge. Rick and his team at LJL Custom Cabinets are the #1 choice for kitchens, cabinets and all custom work. Support the local businesses that are supporting grassroots footy. Contact Rick today.
Missing Divi 3.
Doing an awesome job.
Have we done
Oh.
Div 1, 2, and 3?
Rob, okay.
And we're back. Get off your phones, girls. This is the most unprofessional show going around everywhere. So we've completed the men.
2 and 3.
No,
we have
we've done
Yeah, where do we do with
play the
one?
Division 1, please.
Oh,
You
Lordy
took
Lord.
the papers off me.
I can't see them without my
Oh,
glasses.
there we
There you go, girls. All right. So
All right. Oh, this is a big game.
every week I think we're going to get more organised and more structured.
No.
I think we're getting worse. No wonder we did so many
organised
takes.
chaos.
And don't forget, guys, send your comments in. There's a fresh one here. Garth Duncan.
Oh, Gaff.
Gaff! Hi, Gaff!
Sorry, his name is Gaff.
But I called him Gaff
Yes.
because I thought Dave said Gaff. So ever since then, I've been calling him Gaff and he hates
So
it.
Gaff is our
hates
assistant
it.
coach.
Yeah,
Right.
Fabulous man.
Great
He's
bloke.
just shaved his beard off, so
Yeah, he doesn't look the
Mr.
same.
Mysterious.
Right, I'm tipping Brooke doesn't want this full
Oh, I'm
footy
very
show outfit.
disappointed in her.
This is a shock.
Brookie,
No
please.
commentary. Brooke's probably out on a date or something, so she's not commenting.
She's probably scoffing KFC
Yeah.
somewhere.
We'll put it up
KFC
there.
love
She's
it,
got
yes.
till next week to do it.
All right, no, it's got to be live on the show.
Okay.
It's got to be live.
Got to be live. Don't tune in, miss
Top
out.
crowd here.
If you know Brooke, get onto her now. She's got about 20 minutes left in the show, Mac. All right, Division
All right,
1
let's
men.
do it.
Talk to us.
Bandura Hurstbridge.
I don't comment on Bandura.
Why?
I just
Well, I
don't.
had to comment on
It's a
Thomastown.
little agreement we have here. But what have you got for us,
fine.
Bonners? Bonners was at the game.
Yeah, I was at the game, and I was pretty disappointed because I know that there's a lot of young kids, but I saw a fair bit of disconnect in the team at the start, and as same thing again, you get a lot of turnover. But I think they'll bounce back. I still think Hurstbridge will win, but I think you'll see a different Bandura side this week.
Okay.
So I reckon Hurstbridge by about 4 goals.
Okay. Liv?
I'm going Bandura by 8 points.
Oh, I reckon that's possible.
Look, I'm a big supporter of Bandura. My little
Brother
big brother
plays there.
plays there, you know, and individually he's worked really hard. And, you know, Bandura are a great club. Hurstbridge are a strong club as well. So it will be I could see there'd be a lot of people at the game this week.
It'll be a big game
Yep.
indeed. What do you think, Kiara?
I don't remember the last time I watched Div 1 footy, so I'm just going to say Hurstbridge by 438 points.
438. It's going to be a close one.
Ridiculous.
I actually think Bundy do it as a shock. The kids come together and Bundy gets up
I'd
after
love
the
to see
siren
that.
by.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
I think
wouldn't
that's what they do. What's the next game, Liv?
it? Banyul Heidelberg.
Actually, go back one step. Rob Bolzen,
Yeah.
assistant coach there. Unfortunately, his father passed away today.
Fantastic.
Sorry,
Very,
Yeah.
very sad. Lovely man. So our heart goes out to the
Shout out
Bolzen
to the
family,
family.
Hayden,
Condolences.
everyone involved down there as well.
And I'm sure there'll be the black armbands.
It
Yeah.
is. I seen something posted.
Yeah.
It'll be Black Armband. So all the best. Our thoughts are with you, Rob, and Hayden.
Yeah.
Let's go, Liv.
Banyul Heidelberg.
Whew, Daniel's impressive at the moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, as I said, I've got them in the 4 because you look at their results so far. So this to me will be a big challenge, not only for Banyul but Heidelberg as well. So
Yeah.
pretty rough. Like Heidelberg have had North Heidelberg, Montmorency, and now they get Banyul. So for me, it will be 3 of the top 5 teams playing. So I still think Heidelberg get it done, and being away for their first half of the year till their ground gets fixed as well.
Yep.
So
yeah.
it's a lot of travel. So I think Heidelberg but I only think it'll be about 2-3 goals.
Okay, girls.
Look, after Banyul's performance last week, it was pretty big. I'm going Banyul by a point. After Heidelberg only
Could
winning beating Montmorency by only a point last week, I think go the other way this week.
Daniel by 430.
No, you gotta be serious, Kiara.
I don't know. I'll be serious. Daniel
Educated
by
guess.
4 points.
4 points. I actually
Harold
think
will be very happy with that.
I shout out to Ricky Dyson, their coach, fantastic man. I just can't go past Vin.
Yeah.
Vin for me is the pinnacle of coaching, and I think Heidelberg probably get it done by 22. I think they're that good of a side, and I agree. I think Banyul could quite easily finish 2nd, 3rd, 4th, no dramas.
Yeah, they're in they're 4th on my rankings.
They're
at the moment,
thereabouts.
so, yeah.
I think it's going to be a cracking game. If you get down to that one, be there. What do we got next, Liv?
West Preston, McLeod.
West Preston, McLeod. Well, for me, West Preston, McLeod, we're talking about 2 guys fighting for a tough year. It's going to be a cracking game. For me, early call. The side that wins these 4 points, when we get to the end of the season and we start talking relegation, this is going to be the most important win in the first half of the season for both of these sides.
Saw Eltham get their win last week.
Yeah,
So you've got to bank the early ones.
I actually think that I just think West Preston. I think West Preston by probably 12 or 13 points.
I like disagreeing with you, so I'm going McLeod by 2 goals.
You have never agreed with me.
You just make it easy for me.
Tough call for those 2. I'm going to go a draw, to be honest.
A draw, yeah. Well, all right.
Mate, stranger things have happened.
That could well be a possibility.
Yeah.
It would definitely be
I'm going to go
close.
for West Preston by
7,811 points.
negative 438. I'm going to go 7 points for West
7
Preston.
points. I think that's probably a fair result too. We're on the same page. What else? What's the next game?
Oh, I thought you were looking
Nah,
at
it's
some
the
more
same
love.
one. No.
Liv's still looking for
North
something. She's
Har-
still checking out and making sure
North
someone's over there.
Heidelberg, Greensboro.
Wow, what a game.
Will
What
be a very
what
good game.
Well, from my point, I think both are good greens. You were very impressive against Bundoora on the weekend. But
At the kennel
I'm a
too.
kennel fan.
Yeah.
You can't beat them at the kennel. So I'm
Yeah.
going to go doggies get up by 7 points.
Yeah, I reckon North Heidelberg about 4 goals. And a big shout out to Elmsey too, who's doing his challenge. We've put it up
Yes,
there.
I was just
Oh,
looking
well,
it
we're
up.
waiting
Yep,
for
it is
Elmsey
up
to come
there.
down to
Yeah.
Thomastown.
Well, he's ready. He rang me today. I spoke to him
We're
this
ready
morning.
too.
So you've got to lock in the date.
All
Let's
right,
lock
we'll
it
lock
in.
it in.
So you tell me when are we locking it in? He's
What's
available next Thursday, 5:30. He's happy to lock it in. Are you in?
I'll be there.
Yep, let's do it.
All right, Elmsey. Yeah, I know you're probably watching or text me next Friday, 5:30
Thursday.
down at Thomastown for the Elmsey challenge.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday,
What's the
what did I
Elmsey
say?
challenge?
Friday.
So what are we doing?
You'll
You
have
get
to
to
go back
pick what
and
you
watch
want.
the earlier.
Oh.
Can do nail polish.
No, they've
You do
already
copper
they've
wire.
already selected it. It's already been done.
What is it?
Monica Bradford.
Yep.
She done some kneeling down suicide looking thing. You got to do it on one knee and go all
Oh,
the way
yeah.
down.
She'll
He's
take
gotta-
the cake.
so he's
Anything
gotta do
Jim, she'll
that.
take the cake.
Got to do that. I think Brooke had him braiding hair. Who could braid hair quicker than someone else? And then I think there was a goal kicking challenge in
I'll
there
take
as
that
well.
one home.
So
That's
there's
too easy.
Well, I'll put Mazza in.
there's a
the goal
$200
kicking.
prize if you beat Elmsey.
All
Footy
right,
Club.
sweet.
So the Elmsey one is I'll just quickly jump onto the show. He's doing Stomping the Stadium. He's raised $86 of 500 goals so far for the Black Dog Institute.
Oh,
He's trying to fundraise $500 to help Black Dog Institute help me make my donations through my page. Takes a minute or two, no matter how big or large. He will absolutely appreciate everything you do. So
All
no
those
worries.
watching the show.
I'll send a donation after the show
Yep.
Yep, me
as
too.
a thank you for coming down to Thomastown next week, and because I do support the Black Dog Foundation as well.
okay, that's awesome. We're going to get behind it as well. So we think it's fantastic. Good on you, Elmsey. Always looking out.
Last game.
Last
well,
game.
we didn't say our margin.
Oh.
North Heidelberg, Greensboro.
We did. You just.
Oh, we didn't.
I took you off.
I'm gonna do North Heidelberg by 2 goals.
Okay.
Do you have a guess that I'm reckoning?
I reckon you're in the thousands or the minuses.
All right, let's go for an upset. Greensboro, 2 goals.
Oh,
Good
she's getting
one.
serious.
I like it.
I
I
like
like it.
All right, now that wraps up.
No, we got
No,
one
we
more.
have-
No,
we
it
have-
doesn't.
Alton Montmorency.
Big game.
Shout out to Bongo for coming
Yep.
on the other day. Tim Bongetti, gentleman, he's agreed to come in and spend some time with us. The feeds weren't amazing the other day, but congratulations on his first
Awesome
win. For
first
those who
win,
didn't
yep.
watch the Sunday show.
many
Who
days?
days between Division 1 wins. So
Wow.
well done.
Yeah.
Excellent
Whoa.
work.
I'm going Monty by 6 goals.
Monty by 6 goals.
Alton by 6 goals.
That would
really
be a
haven't watched
real
Division 1 for a
upset.
while, but that would be a
Yeah.
good upset.
I don't know.
Monty by
Me
10
and Monty
goals.
don't get along, so it's just-
Okay, no
yeah.
love there. Well, I reckon again, Monty's one of the
They're
two,
a mint
right?
condition.
They're
and,
up
and
there.
Eltham's coming up. No disrespect to Eltham, but Monty do this
Are they
pretty
contenders?
well.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
they're the
absolutely
Yeah, it's them
contenders.
and Heidelberg. I think going to
Oh,
be
and
the two
Bundoora.
favourites. But I think Monty get this done by probably 70 odd points.
Yeah.
I think
For sure.
that's a fair. All right, throw that one to the crapper. See you later. That's what we do. Now,
Awesome.
before we go into the women, we're going to a very quick commercial break. We'll try and be half professional and get this right by the time we get back. Darren Fox at Sanitaire
What's wrong with your
sponsors us, and
aircon?
we just want to take
Sanitaire
this
professionally
opportunity to
clean our air
thank you.
conditioners every year.
My family's always sick. Maybe it's our aircon.
I cannot believe the gunk that comes out. Sanitaire is an amazing service.
Remove harmful mold, bacteria and odours. Starting from $69, your aircon will be healthier and run more efficiently.
My husband is so happy. Even our power bills are lower.
Sanitaire's award-winning premium service comes with a 12-month nationwide mold-free guarantee. Sanitaire, it's like a flu shot for your aircon. Call now, 1-800-130-168.
All right, and we're back. Welcome back. Last segment, we've got about 12 minutes to get through here. The ladies are going to take us through Women's League 1, 2, and 3, starting with Division 3. What's the games this
All
week?
right. So Division 3, the first game, we've got Epping North Heidelberg.
All right, I think Epping get this done by a point.
Draw.
Ooh.
I'm going
Nah.
North Heidelberg by 2 goals.
Yeah, North Heidelberg
Yeah.
got 2 or 3 goals.
All right, next game.
Thomastown, Hurstbridge, you're
Hurstbridge
no.
easy.
Up the Bears.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Wow.
I got Thomastown by 27.
I'm offended.
I'm going
Don't hit me.
Thomastown by 6 goals.
I don't want to say what. I'll keep it
Be
quiet.
careful what you say.
This is getting nasty now. No, I'll go Hurstbridge.
Well, Hurstbridge lost to Southie, and we bet Southie by quite a bit. So I'm going to go with the same
Confident.
amount of margin against Hurstbridge, which is about 50 points.
And we have to stop because there's finally a question here.
Oh.
Or not a question, something for the lovely Olivia Antonello. Is that Mitchell Antonello's big sister
You should be asking.
or better player? So, yes, we got her there. Well done,
Yes, I'm here, Hunter.
We love Hunter.
Thanks.
He's a great kid. He's not a kid anymore. Great young man. Next game.
All right. Lorimer, South Morang. I'm going South Morang by 50 points.
Nah,
Yeah.
South Morang by 20.
South Morang by 10.
South
Yeah.
Morang by 7,425.
Next
Will it
one.
annoy you if you see us do that every week?
Yes.
No, I'll actually put a comment down and say that was
Nah, South Morang by 30.
Yep. Fitzroy Stars, Panton Hill. I'm going about 70 points. Fitzroy Stars move the ball very well.
They'll be playing Div 2, I reckon.
Right. I'm going to agree. I'm going to go 61 points.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go
Done.
with 50 points. 50
Yep.
Sold.
All right. That's Division 3 done.
Throw it away.
Div
Throw
2.
it away. Brandon's side of the
All
desk
right.
included.
Let's get into it. Div 2.
Div 2, let's go.
So, Diamond Creek Women's versus Monty.
Mm-hmm.
I used
You're
to
a
play-
Diamond Creek lover.
No, I love the club, don't get me wrong. I hate Monty. But
We don't.
I
say
reckon
hate.
Monty-
Monty's my past club.
Monty will beat Damo by a good 30, 40 points, I
Okay.
reckon.
I'm gonna say it's closer than only a 21.
I'm going 10 points. Monty
21.
way.
Monty 4 goals.
All right.
Mernda lower plenty. I don't know.
Yeah. Look,
I'm back in Mernda here by about. Well, actually, you know what?
Yeah,
Lower
I'm
Plenty
not-
actually have had some good results recently. I'm going maybe Mernda by 20 points.
Lower plenty were in Div 1 a year, like 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
I reckon lower plenty.
I think lower plenty by 2 points.
Low plenty by a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Greensboro, Ivanhoe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ivanhoe have.
Ivanhoe by
Ivanhoe have.
Now
been-
you can be as crazy as you want. Ivanhoe by 4,327.
But Greensboro's a good side
No, I
too.
know.
They
I'm
both
only
got great
joking about
sides.
They
the
both
season.
will go up, I reckon.
Ivanhoe haven't had a win by less than 100 points.
Yeah.
They're pretty special.
They will be a Division
They'll
1
go
side.
up.
Now, we don't want to brag, but it's since they've hit me in the back.
Yes.
Haven't gone for
So have you seen the video? We went down and we offered the girls $100 if they could hit Matt. He had to stand backwards and they had to kick the ball at him, and we would give all 24, 25 players one shot each to hit him in the back. First
shot.
crack of the night, smacked him in
Bang.
the back, bang. And ever since, we went down there in spite of not their coach. He's captain, nice guy. I don't like those people anymore. We have made the difference down there at Ivanhoe this year. I know we're at the front of the group photo, aren't we?
Yep,
Bonners?
absolutely.
So that means we take the credit to those lovely,
100
lovely
points.
girls and the
Brooks
nicest
here.
coach
Brookie!
around. Brooke, all right.
Trigger!
So, Brooke, what we said, if you've just joined us because you're at KFC,
Hey, that's me.
is
That's not. That's me.
Nice. What about me, Brooke?
Brooke, we
And
said
you're in
that
the profile picture too.
Yeah.
we would kick
Paddy Cribs.
we would
for
kick you
Liverpool.
out. Oh, is that what that's all about? Is it? So we'll kick you out head to toe in the Northern Footy Show, Gearbrook, because you are our number one TikTok fan.
Look what Macca said.
And Macca, what have we got
I'm
here?
Macca!
Michaela Appleby. Kiara versus Monty is a good matchup. Oh, I can feel some heat. We might be down at that game.
Well, they're not in our division this year, so we don't have to worry about that.
We'll wait for another
All
year.
right, what's your margin? Greensboro, Ivanhoe.
Ivanhoe about 50.
Yeah, all right, we've done
10
ours. Yeah,
I'm only going by about 45.
yep. Okay, next game.
Whittlesea, Darabin 2s.
Whittlesea, Darabin 2s. I'm going to go Whittlesea after the siren by 3 points.
I'm going to go Whittlesea missing just on the siren and we'll lose by 3 points.
I'm going Whittlesea by 3 goals.
Whittlesea after the siren if Stevie Hare kicks a goal and win by 3 points as well.
All right, that's some good tips here.
Heidelberg West, Wallen.
Heidelberg West. I'm sure Gretchy will kick a few goals for me this weekend. So Heidelberg West by three goals.
3 goals. I'm going to go Heidelberg West as well, and I say they get it done by 27.
We were down there and we saw the girls
We
there,
did.
so I reckon they're
Pretty
4 goals.
impressive.
I reckon Heidelberg West by a goal.
Everyone's got in this throwing stuff.
right.
Mode.
Div 1, let's go.
Div 1.
Daniel versus Heidelberg at Euler's ground.
Mm.
Well, they're they're also playing in the men's this week.
Yeah.
Bengal Heidelberg. So
Yeah, what time are they playing? Are they playing before?
Oh, no, they're playing at
they're
11.
playing Thursday. They're playing tomorrow.
Thursday's
Ooh.
the Anzac game.
Oh, they've got
And
an Anzac game.
and we're
Yeah,
training.
we were just
Oh, my
talking
God.
about it.
We're
I'm going to
training.
go. I'm going to go Heidelberg. They're pretty impressive outfit.
They are
and I
very
know
impressive.
Bernula as well. But
Impressive club right now.
going to go Heidelberg by 22.
I'll go 4 goals.
I'm only going to goal. Heidelberg by a goal.
Euler's by 3 goals.
Okay. Well, this is tightening up. Who's next?
Darabin versus West Preston.
Darabin versus West
Preston has
Preston.
dropped off.
Oh, but so
They weren't
Darabin, I
good.
reckon.
I think Darabin girls get it done.
Darabin's dropped off, but not as bad as West.
36 points, Darabin girls.
Oh, no. I'm 20 points West Preston.
I'll go draw then. It's a good big run.
I'll go a couple goals by Darabin.
Okay.
They're at home, so yeah.
What else we got?
Dymo, Macca the captain versus St. Mary's.
They're
Ooh,
both very strong sides, Diamond Creek and St. Mary's.
I
tough
reckon
one.
they're both contenders.
They are both
Monty's
serious
got a
contenders.
bye.
Monty has a bye.
Diamond Creek by 7.
St. Mary's by 3.
Diamond Creek by 30.
All right. So Mary's by 4 goals.
All right. Now, girls, first time on the show, you have gone from a little nervous when you walked in
To running
to
the show.
throwing crap everywhere in here that has to get cleaned up another day.
It's all right. Lucky Brandon
This
Compton.
is the. We're not allowed to say that on here.
Oh, lucky. There's.
Katie cakes.
Oh my
Girls, you just get to pick a cake. I'm going to try and then you got to show the camera. Pick a cake each. You have to give it a rating out of 10. You got to.
I wanted that one.
Oh, I've got it.
Let's
and I'm
go.
special.
Now Bonner's is chomping. He's licking his lips. He's
I'll
starting
give
to
you
be
the
waiting
first
for a
choice.
while.
They smell really good.
They smell good. Yeah, no, she's making amazing cakes at the moment. Now,
Katie, you're fantastic.
now hook in, have a bite. I want after your first bite. I want to know your. There's a chocolate one. You missed the chocolate after all that.
I know, but
Liv.
this one looks fantastic.
No,
Look at
I'll
the little
let-
piping on there.
I'll lose weight next week. Right. So all right, let's have a bite. Give me a score out of 10.
10.
Quiet as Bonner's has ever been in life.
I thought he ate the whole
Yeah, that's a
thing.
10, so I'm going to bring these home to Mum.
Yep, take them home.
Katie, you are sensational.
Hey, I'm giving it a solid 10 as well. Have we got 10 all rounds?
Yeah.
We'll go 12.
12. You got that from Bonner's 12. Guys, that wraps up our show. Thank you, girls, for coming on. I've absolutely enjoyed it. Nothing unusual.
Thanks for having us,
We wish
guys.
you the very best remainder of the season. We'll get down there next Thursday night on Take on Elmsey. Again, big thank you to, I'll just try and do this as unprofessionally as we can, Kyle Yankos from KJY. Say that 5 times when you've been on the juice. KJY. You can't say that. Electrical. So he's done amazing stuff there looking after us, and we absolutely appreciate it. Thank you to all the comments. That is the best engagement we have had all year down here. So absolutely over the moon. Gonna take that one down. And guys, we will see you for our Sunday wrap up, 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, live on Facebook. Until then, enjoy your footy this week, and we'll catch you all next week.
Go Bears.
See ya.
Go Bears.
How good are the cakes?